Okay, well, I think we can get started. So I want to introduce Catherine Toth, and I'm Dawn Hollingsworth, and we wanted to walk you through our new website and to show you some of the features. And to do that, Catherine is going to start with logging in. Now, everyone who is a member should have received their credentials, and the system will recognize you by your email. So we're going to sign in. Catherine's going to sign in right now with an email and her password. Now, if you forget your password, the system will allow you to reset that yourself. So you just hit the forgot password and follow the prompts just like any other website. So now that Catherine has signed in our test case of Flint Benedict, we're going to show you how to update your profile. And one of the reasons you want to update your profile is simply because we want to be able to stay in contact with you. So there's a lot of information in your profile. First, you can see your membership details there, and you can also see that you had a membership card that is printable. But if we edit the details, and we can go down and we can say, well, okay, Flint has an organization that we want to include in here. And so we're going to say Flint is a landscape architect, and and that's the company, and then Flint's, you'd put in your job title. And so this was just filling out any form like you would fill out any form. And we have the ability for 2 phones, which is good because sometimes it's good to have a backup phone and a website address. And why do we think that it's really a great idea to have this profile? Well, it's a good idea to have the profile because the profile is going to be part of a directory, and the directory is a public-facing listing of all of our members. And the reason we want to use this, we're going to show you the directory in a little while, but we wanted to show you how to fill in the profile first, and allowing everyone's information to be able to be searchable by the public. So it allows the public to find you. So we're going to save this and go back and show you a couple of other. Oh yeah.
One quick little note is on whenever you're listing your IC class, if you did take the intensive course, we would ask for you to put the year and then IC afterwards, because this IC class doesn't technically show up when you're looking on the directory, and then where it was, because I think that's helpful. So we're going to save that now.
Yeah, that's true. That IC class is just a location. It doesn't show up. Okay, so now we have a completed profile for Flint. And Flint could also attach links to their social media accounts if they wanted to do that. So we're also going to be able to, before we move to the directory, let's go through the privacy setting.
So we're going to do directory first.
Oh, right. Okay. All right. We'll go to the directory first. Okay. So now you can see this is a public-facing directory. In other words, it's available to anybody whether they log in or not. And you can see that some people have logged in and they have filled out some of their information, and some people haven't. So this is why we want to encourage people to fill out their information, because it allows the public to search. If the public were searching for a landscape architect, they could just simply click on that type of organization, and there would be Flint's information. Now, if they wanted to also be able to search by other parameters, they can search by state, they can search by geographic area, they can search by some other, if they know somebody's name. So in typing in TX, I get 3 listings in Texas, but I can also type in the word Texas, and if somebody you can see there are other people here who have typed the word Texas out. So there's no real total consistency there, which is fine, but it's just somebody can search that way. So the search is an advanced search function, and it is literal. So we can search by a last name, or we could search by a first name. So there's all sorts of ways to search. So we have 2 Benedicts here. We have Rick and Flint.
Yeah,
all right.
That's good. And you can see under membership, it says individual membership, and then the IC information that we entered is clearly showing here, which is why we were hoping you'd see that and put in the year IC and then where it was.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to go back
So we're
to
going to go
view
back.
profile.
Right. And now we'll talk about the privacy settings. And so you can set your own privacy settings. And all you have to do is, so all of these are available to, all that information you put in your profile is all available. And again, someone can search by that, or they can get your contact information if they were looking for you. And if you want to, then you would hit edit.
Yeah, sorry. I wanted to show that. Yes,
Yeah,
you have to say edit profile. It's not automatically going to let you edit, but if you hit edit profile, then you can change these.
Right. And so now we can decide, well, we don't really want Flint's cell phone number to be given out, so we're going to turn that off. And it's only going to be available to members, or you can say it's not available to anybody. And that's what these three columns are. These three columns are the public, members only, and no access. So you have total control over your privacy settings. Okay. You also have some control over your email subscriptions. Okay, so we obviously want you to accept all of the emails. We want you to opt in. So if you would check in your profile, if you would check your email preferences and check I agree to receive emails, that would be very helpful, because we want to be able to communicate with you. You can subscribe or unsubscribe as you wish. And you can say, I want to actually daily, weekly on the forum subscriptions. And we're going to talk about the forums here in a minute, but we can do it weekly or immediately, or however. You probably don't necessarily want to get an email every time someone posts something, but you might want to get a weekly recap. Okay, then we have the ability to add photos. So you can create a photo album and you can upload. And again, this would be allow someone to be able to see some examples of your work. So, and this is very helpful again to fill out your profile. So by creating a photo album, then you can upload some photos.
Oh dear, this is not as fast as I wanted it to be.
Well, you have to always navigate to the photo library. There you go. And
oh yeah, we forgot the Flint photo. We forgot to put his photo in his profile. So
we'll go back. We'll go back and do that. We'll go back and add Flint's photo. Mm-hmm. So this is a couple of photos that Flint must have worked on. And
Flint's very busy. He's a very busy cat.
Very busy cat.
He's a very, very busy cat. So, so here we have some examples of the work. We upload. This is the photo album, but then we want to go back to the profile, mm-hmm. and we want to edit profile. There's lots of different ways to get there. We didn't put his photo in. We forgot.
We did, and so we want to put his photo in.
Yeah, so everybody can see how cute Flint is.
All right. Okay.
Very smart animal.
So then we have the photo albums, and then we have the event registration. So if Flint has been registered for any events, then okay. So I'll let you go back to my profile.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah.
So Flint registers for any events. Right now, Flint has not been to any events. Also, you have a history here of invoices and payments and donations. So all of this is in your record, and you can go back and find this information yourself. It's also helpful if you change your email address. Please don't forget to come in and change your email address here. Okay. So so we're going to log Flint out, and then we're going to show what the public. Oh, okay. Yeah, all right.
I thought we were going to go to see what a corporate member profile is.
Okay, that's great. Let's go there. Okay. You can see we rehearsed this.
Oh, yeah.
And we
Oh,
did
yeah, we were
actually,
ready.
and we did actually, but
We did.
there's a lot to it. So yes, you're right. We're going to go to the corporate bundle. So if you're a corporate member, okay, or a sponsor or of some of the intensive course, we can show you how that works. And there is an administrator for that account. Okay, so the corporate membership would be under the company name, and then you can edit that profile and you can add someone if you want to add a member. Okay, so right now, Catherine has a bundle of 3 people. So you can see the bundle summary. The bundle limit is 3 people. That's what a corporate membership is allowed. And she's used 1 person. So if she wanted to, she could add another person to this, her bundle.
And the way we do that is actually under our membership. Somewhere under our membership. Here it is. It's right here.
It would be
If we
add,
scroll down.
yeah, scroll down.
Scroll down. You can
Well,
see the card. It says corporate member, and then the bundle summary is down below, and you can see add member.
right. And so you can add a member here. We're going to add Maggie Clark, who is a landscape architect from Hollywood Squares. She's a landscape architect.
Yes.
Okay, and she's the owner.
Well, kind of.
And again, she would fill in all this information, and we don't have to fill all the information in right now. But so you get the idea. We're going to save her information and upload her profile picture.
Yes.
Okay, and which is this? And this Maggie's actually a character on a television show who plays a landscape architect. And so now she will show up under. Return. So
now
if we scroll down, yeah, right. So we're going to return to the bundle list. Okay. And then we can add her. We're going to add her. Scroll down. And we're going to add. Okay, you remember. So there she is. Okay, so we have 2 members in Catherine's bundle. Okay, and again, before you scroll down, scroll down past the membership card. You'll notice on the membership card. So it's printable. You can print a PDF, but also it shows you your valid dates of when you were a member and when your renewal is up. And so that is always available to you as information. Okay.
And then back to the bundle list, there is a way to remove Maggie Clark from the bundle if she leaves the company or she's no longer, part of your group. So that's pretty easy. We have to remember how to do
it would be under
your membership.
Under your profile, my directory profile. Yeah. I think if you edit, now I think you have to edit that. Okay, and edit your profile. This is
obviously well rehearsed and completely planned out, folks. We did so good. We spent some time on Sunday on holiday, and we're like, yeah, we got this. We know how to do this. Yeah, we clearly forgot how to remove Maggie from your bundle, but it is possible.
I think if you click on her name and right there, scroll down. If you click on her name, right there, if you click on her name there, you can archive her.
Yes.
You would archive her, and that would be. So now Maggie is no longer. So we had her, but now we don't have her anymore. So she's gone. Okay. All right. So that's how a corporate membership works.
We're going to go back to the directory just really quick to show you Flint and all of his information that we did populate. We click on Flint and you can see his pictures there, all of the information that we gave that we wanted to share. But you can see that the phone number, the cell phone number that we didn't want to be public is not listed because we turned that off.
Right.
And here's his photo album, and you can see his 2 photos there. So it's a marketing tool. It's something that we wanted you guys to be able to share that with your clients, or put a link on your website, those kind of things.
Okay, great. All right, so moving on, we want to show you some of the member pages. Now these because Catherine is signed in, she has access to the forums, and there's 2 forums that we've set up. There's the professional forum and there's a social forum. And so we're going to look at the professional forum first. And we do have community guidelines, so it would be helpful to read those. That's just really sort of about being nice and being professional. So that's in the community guidelines. It's right there at the first. If you back, I'll see. Now there's Ken. There's Ken Martin, and he has populated the directory with his picture. And okay, so if you go back to that's fine. Just go to hit the professional forum here. Yeah, go to the professional forum, and then there's the community guidelines. So you can click on that, and that just gives people an idea of, we want to keep this professional and related to the topic of landscape lighting. So if I have a design question, for example, and let's say I have a design question, and we can go back and we can create a topic by hitting the create topic. And Catherine has a design question about something, and whatever it might be, and problems on a job site with LED. Okay, great. So she can type her question in here, and hopefully someone in our organization will be able to comment on it and give their, she can even upload files to say, well, here's a problem there that I had with, how do I avoid crooked path lights, or whatever it is. And
yeah,
so
crooked path lights, that's what it was supposed to be.
Okay. With crooked path lights. Okay. So how do I avoid having crooked path lights installed, or whatever the question might be? So we're going to create this topic, and then so anybody can go in and they can look at it, and they can quote it, they can reply, they can we can have a dialogue. And what this is going to do is ultimately is going to replace our private Facebook page, because Facebook has gotten Facebook is not only difficult for us to manage, but it's also and it takes another step. If with your membership, you are automatically subscribed to these forums, and there's nothing we have to do. And for us to invite a new member to the private Facebook group, it became another administrative task that none of us really have time to do. So this became an automatic way for us to do that. And it keeps it out of Facebook, and it keeps it private to us. And I think we think it's the best way to engage with each other. So we also have a social forum. So if you had something where you wanted to invite, so right now we have the programming committee call. We have okay. There's some.
We had a fun time in April.
Is that Tony?
Yes, that's Tony. Tony has not cut his hair in a while.
There's some COVID hair.
COVID hair, and his hair is pulled back because it is very long. You can see it's down now. So yes, we had a fun committee call. That's the kind of thing. Or if you have a new grandchild or something, you wanted to post it online, we'd love to hear that. We'd love to keep that, on the social platform, not the professional. The professional obviously is really just to make sure we keep a high quality of conversation. We're all coming into this with, a lot of base knowledge that a lot of people that you would find on Facebook in public forums, they don't understand. And so it's very easily going to bring the quality of conversation down. So that's why we have these forums. I think it's exciting. So you can reply to this, you can edit it. I think I'm the only one who can delete it because I did create it.
Right.
But
you can leave it. Why don't you leave it? Okay.
It is there.
All right. So another area that we're going to have, and we have not populated this yet because we just haven't had time, is we're going to have a photo archive from past intensive courses. The other page in this section, available only to members, are members' assets. And so if you want to participate in the Designer Spotlight, you are an individual member and we would like to feature your work, that link will take you to the form that you need to fill out and the information that you need that we can feature your work in our monthly email blasts. If you're a corporate member, you can, that is not a sponsor. The sponsors are featured every month, but if you're a corporate member that you can also want to be featured in our email blast, here is the form for you to submit information. Also available for the first time is we have our graphics terms and conditions that are available for you to read about what the terms are for usage of our logos and that information. And so we encourage you to read that. But if you are a member, you can download a member graphic, a member logo. You just right click and you would save this to your desktop or wherever you want to save it. And you can then use it in your marketing materials. You can put it on your website. You can put it on your business card, however you want to use that. And if you are a graduate, here are all the graduate logos. So you can, again, use that on your website or on your marketing materials. So if you're a mentor, there's a mentor logo for you for this year. There are sponsor logos for this year. So we encourage you to use these logos in order to help promote your business and help promote ILLI. So now they're available, but only to members. Again, this is a members only area. Okay, so we're kind of excited about that because now you can just go on and grab it, and if somebody in your company needs to get it, you can go download it for them. And with that, I just want to do a couple of mentions. I think that's all we had to cover right now. This summer, we will be having another one of these webinars to go over specific pages that have been set up for the intensive course. And so we're not going to cover some of the special areas that we have set up for the attendees for the intensive course. We're going to do that this summer, probably in July. And because we have some special pages and some information that will be helpful for you if you are attending the intensive course. So this was specifically just for the membership. So so you will get an email if you are attending the IC this fall. You'll get an email for that webinar. And I wanted to mention that I'm going to put into the chat that there are, so I'm going to grab the screen here and I'm going to share my screen, and that's going to be right here. And I can show you. Here is a wild apricot app that will allow you to sign in to our website. You can sign into our website as a member, and this is in the Apple App Store, and this is in the Google Play. So I'll put these, the links to these in our chat, and that way.
And eventually we'll put that in as a link, as an option underneath our members. We're just developing all those things and kind of noticing things. So if you have any questions, please feel free to chat them now, or if you wanted to send an email to info@illiedu.org. I will respond to that as quickly as possible so that you have the information you need. If you have any questions about walking through your profile or anything like this video we're probably going to redo so it's a little smoother and quicker, but we'll be posting something like this under the membership page so that you have access to that and you can look at it again. So we'll take you through how to do that in a little smoother way. But If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. And most of you have my mobile phone number. I know you have the ILLI phone number, and that reaches Dawn. So either of us are available to help you learn about this new website. We really want to take full advantage of it. It's on our side, saving thousands and thousands of hours. We can't even quantify how much time long term this is going to save us. Mm-hmm. So we're extremely excited as a volunteer only staff. We really can need something that's a little bit more sustainable and user friendly. And we hope you like it, and we hope you use it.
Okay. So I'm not seeing any questions in the chat. Let me just check. There's no open questions. I think it's pretty straightforward. I think everybody kind of got it. I know everybody's busy, so we're not going to take up a lot more time. This was a quick tour. There are obviously other areas in the website that we want you to explore. There is some information about the intensive course that we've added, the virtual events for our sponsors that have that recorded events last year. We're going to probably try to schedule some new ones this year. But those virtual events that we did on Zoom last year are in the website and are available on our YouTube channel. So if you haven't checked those out, please do that. And with that, if I don't see any questions, I'm going to say goodbye to everybody and thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.